Ask a question and answer, and you ask a question and answer.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, so
you go first.
You should go first.
I don't want to go first. You should go first. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Yeah?
Okay. I'm ready. Okay, go.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
You need to glide. No. You just
my rock.
You gotta do 1, 2, 3, shoot. How did this happen? What was the first step on the way?
That's how I burn it up. We gon' come over,
I'm a bit afraid. Because, I'm never afraid of choreos, but this is just, it's challenging.
There is a different when you do b-boying, you know your center, you have to lose it. When you do all the time like street jazz choreo, you have to have a good center. But in breaking, you have to make your center, and then you're like supposed to stay here. Double. Yes, not so open. Smooth. It's like a...
Oh, you did really lean down like that?
Yeah.
Then from here, then as soon as this happens, when I do the footwork, bring it up and back so you can still see the feet. And then I go fist pump in. Tap. Up. Hit.
So he's popping. Wait, hold on, sorry. Just a little bit further back, yeah. Hold on. Hold on, there's a guy, sorry. One more. Oh, scheiße.
Can you come from this side?
Oh, close. Okay. Early. That. Oh, close.
I feel like slowly after we finished the Burn It Up video, like both of us was obviously thinking, what could we do from here?
No, Tobias wanted to pretty much do a scaled version of the video, a bigger, same sort of concept, but instead of just different places in London, he suggested that we do it in different parts of the world. Which sounded great in principle, but the logistics were all kind of like, how we travel around the world and do this and not, you know, come back broke.
Which we essentially
Yeah,
did.
did.
So. But I like the concept of taking risks when you do stuff, because sometimes you don't know if it goes wrong or if it goes right, but you always know that you will learn something from it and it will take you in a new direction where you will actually have to adapt, and that's when the magic happens as well. When you take that risk and force yourself out of your comfort zone in any way. That doesn't tell anything.
This wonderful window. Can't really tell, but Tobias is drenched. You can see the rig survived just barely.
It's not funny. So what way?
This is the really end. What? Guys, we're in Venice. I can't believe you freaking found this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I came all the way from the south of Italy to Venice here today for like an hour and a half just to shoot this video.
Yeah. Is this choreo hard? What is it? Is it the musicality? Is it just fast?
No, it's the moves more than musicality. Just have different. Yeah, no, like
Balance.
put the weight.
Ah, where you guys
I
shift.
put it in the other one. Like,
Okay, one more.
so fun.
Okay, good.
That was really good. We are just spreading love with this. This is the message we want to give. This is like, I'm really happy to be a part of this and to support my friend Tobias. And I would love to do it again in the future. So I don't regret anything of what I've done.
Pasta and pizza in Venice. Yo, awesome. Guys, this is crack. This is crack. That's crack. That's just everything's crack here. I'm sorry. One word to describe Venice.
Chaotic.
Oh yeah, okay. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with pretty. No, that's whack. That time again, people. It's not all fun. 4 a.m. wake up calls. Back on the favorite EasyJet. First class all the way, Tobias.
Never with you.
After Paris, we started in Berlin.
And you cut out 10 songs.
That's what he's doing right now.
When do you want to release it?
On Michael Jackson's birthday, 29th of August.
Super.
Yeah,
Amazing,
Maxine
amazing
and Johnny
band.
were incredible.
Very strong dancers.
Yeah, the questions that they were asking were about such small details. They're like,
Yeah,
so
they-
answers like this. It wasn't like what happens next.
No, they knew. They're so kind to us as well. We had some great talks about everything, about society. That's actually a good thing to mention as well. The reason why we filmed what we filmed, it was the Berlin Wall Memorial. It did two things for me. One, it paid a tribute to They Don't Really Care About Us, MJ. That whole sequence was sort of in that vibe of, we wanted it to look like a wall, especially now, this time where people are talking about putting up walls, you know what I mean? So it was just a strong message to put in there. So that was the reason for that location. That's why we didn't shoot at like I don't know, you send us plots or whatever.
No, Berlin, definitely great city, good dancers, good people, good hearts. All the above. Would absolutely go back. But we're saying that about everybody. No, I would not go back to Berlin.
You would not?
What a terrible place Berlin was. I don't think we can do that on this one. What is the
Come on.
Sorry, why was Mike so integral to the success of this project?
Oh God, you love this question, don't you?
I got a bunch more like this. Whop it in with what is the most special thing about working with Mike? You could answer that as well. Icon or creative genius? Which of these best describe Mike as a creative? Yeah.
He always knows how to get the picture that I really want to get in there. But then it's always good to have someone be like, okay, Tobias, this is just
Not today.
He's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He's pretty great at what he does.
That's literally what I've specialized my life around. Filming movement.
We would have the most stupid arguments though.
Yeah.
We would have the most stupid arguments.
And at some point we would talk about something for too long. So it wasn't even anything creatively per se. We would have those moments as well, but any of the arguments that we had were completely unnecessary.
Who I did, however, got really mad at you at one point. He shared the video with one person and he didn't tell me about
I
this.
did tell him. I told him because I thought it would be fine, and then he was just like, it's like the entire video. Like not just this sequence, but like all of it. Yeah, they have all the video. I trust this person's opinion.
No,
And so we fought outside of the temple.
If you trust this person, it's fine. But it was just I never shared any of my work with anyone before it's done.
How many times did you wash your costume? If we could just do words for Dubai. Need for Speed.
Hot.
Hot. Another level of hot.
Feeling on my face, it's all over.
moment where we went to film some footage and we went out of the taxi and out of the car.
It was inside the sensor of the camera. I think there's footage of that as well, but like it was immensely hot. I get why people leave Dubai and the UAE in general during the summer and escape and go to like other more moderate climates because it's just unbearably hot.
It was very, very hard to dance in that.
Yeah.
I was very close to fainting.
Yeah, you want to know how out of sorts he was? This is the guy who I would assume will do everything proper because it's what he knows how much has been invested in the project. So there was a point where I feel like he was heat stroking and we'd shot like 6 or 7 sequences. Only did you realize through like take number 6 that he wasn't even wearing his jacket. The jacket that he wears in his costume.
I was dancing in a
He
t-shirt.
was just dancing in a t-shirt and we were just sat there and he was just like,
Dude, I'm not wearing my jacket.
Oh my god!
I don't even, because it wouldn't be, like it's so hot you wouldn't even think, oh, I'm gonna put on a jacket.
It's just not in what you want to think, you know what I mean? It's not natural.
It was great. Dubai is just one of these crazy cities that just pops up in the middle of the desert and the infrastructure is crazy and what they build is so immense and so massive that you're kind of sat there overwhelmed by all of it. And the people that were there that were hosting us, like Lewis and Nader, and even though we thought we were gonna die en route to the location because Lewis just...
He helped us out though, because we were gonna miss that
Lewis-
sunset.
Yeah, Lewis got us there in time, we'll put it that way.
He got us there in time.
It was very like this in the car. Like, are we gonna be able to do this? Nader was dying. He was just like, I want out of this car.
Are you gonna kill us now? Are you gonna kill us now?
Dubai was hot, but that's an experience. Like I said, all this stuff, as much as we might complain about how it's not the perfect setting and situation, it was all a part of the experience, and I don't think we're ever gonna be able
This
to
is the
see
one
it without it.
For
Yeah,
sure, it's a once in a lifetime experience that we're never gonna.
yeah.
We'll always remember this, for sure.
Tokyo as a city is one of the most magical places. Seriously, like,
I want to go back. That's probably one of my places after this whole video that was like Tokyo really draw my attention.
the culture is kind, they're clean, it's efficient, all so familiar. Everything kind of felt at home. If you listen to like the tone of like the train that made and like the color scheme of like the train cars, felt like Mario Kart.
Like it was literally like a video game.
It was
Everything.
it was, and the food. Tell me we didn't have one bad piece of food in Tokyo. The beef that we had on that first night, pork,
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
easily one of the best places in Tokyo, my god, by far. It felt like a video game. I was living real life. Like everything, the toilets, the ATM machines, the mask.
That's a polite mask.
Polite guys are wearing the mask because they're sick.
Sushi.
But
I
we
could've
ate
eaten
sushi
more
except
and
for
more.
2 meals.
Everything was delicious.
I mean, we even went to this electronics store.
An incredible experience. There's a robot there.
It's like millions of
Yeah, we just bought video games.
things where you just
Pokemon.
little bugs just flapping their wings. And the cicadas
We
are out.
should stop talking about Tokyo. It's not good for us.
If you heard him, Tobias.
Maybe it was
Oh, maybe the table, yeah, and the chairs are right. I was going to put 3 more chairs together. Have you tried doing those with the...
Oh, you're good.
Australia was quick. This was at the point of the trip where we were so unequivocally, big word. We were so tired.
We had Callum from
really?
Sydney
Yeah.
dancing with Lauren.
But those guys were lovely. Lovely. They were lovely. At that time,
there was like this paparazzi situation happening. Not paparazzi, like fan club situation of Chinese people.
There was a group of tourists that probably thought he was Justin Bieber.
World.
And they saw him dancing,
I don't
and
think so.
I'm pretty sure they thought
No.
we were Justin Bieber. If you're watching us, if you can find that clip, you'll see just how like animals in a zoo we felt shooting the sequence in Australia. But those guys were lovely.
Those guys were lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. Like, what's the word?
Repetitive.
Yeah, repetitive. It's important to make it look fresh, and I admit openly that some sequences, other people can choreograph some sequences better than I can.
Yoshi, for instance.
Yoshi, we have.
Monster.
She's an incredible dancer and choreographer.
Nico and Olu.
Nico and Olu choreographed that little second to last sequence we filmed.
Yeah, I think we traveled all around the world and realized that we had London. Obviously, we both were located in London. It was always smart for us to keep those sequences till the very end and then shoot them when we were done with everything else, so we could kind of fit in the last pieces of the puzzle and do them as well as we wanted.
Yeah. Bring Mike to Barcelona, and we filmed the sequence, and it was amazing. It was great people there. Laya, we knew beforehand.
We know Laya. Shout out to Laya.
Shout out to Laya Gerald.
Or just the Iceland one. Yeah.
On the Iceland one, I collaborated with Sandra. I collaborated with Diana.
Yeah.
An amazing experience. I choreographed the first 2 A's, and then we made up the end of it together. And she's just one of the dancers I really.
I never knew that. I'm gonna watch that with completely different eyes. Wait a minute, that's two Tobias. Oh, there's Diana.
And then little Steph.
She hates that probably.
Stephanie,
Steph.
which is one of the female dancers I admire the most. Very incredible, very unique, and very strong. And
She banged that out.
we made that sequence on the day, literally. That with Diana as well. I met with Diana on the day. We created the whole thing, and then we went and filmed it. We arrived with an insanely massive jet lag because we came from Sydney just before that. Ooh,
Brooklyn from New York.
everyone is talking about like that peekaboo moment.
Yeah. He said, I quote, I want a Diana moment.
Yeah, he did this before in another video of his, an amazing video.
Actually, this video, well, people don't realize there's a cut in Diana's video where this happens.
Don't put out your tricks in the open.
I'm just saying, in this one, it was actually impressive because people didn't really know where you came from.
Because there's so many takes of me running in like this,
Yeah.
and you just see me crouching down like this one. And the funny thing that you should know is Mike and I, we work incredible together, but at the same time, people sometimes get shocked when they work with us because we have a stronger language to each other.
When I say I'm ready, I want the playback, and I don't mean 30 seconds from now.
And these moments were like, no, you're being late.
I mean, I'm getting there.
Wait for me to go.
And Mike was like, no, you're running too early.
We'll let the footage decide.
We'll let the footage decide
Who's
whatever.
right about all
We'll put it
this.
in here somehow.
But if you ever see these videos and you see the rolls that we shoot for them, it's almost always the last or the second to last take.
Always. As artists and choreographers and dancers and whatever field you do, I believe that we have a responsibility to put something out there. If you have a base, if you have like a following of people, then I think it's very important to use that in a good manner and use it for something inspiring and something for people to look up to.
I like the idea of us being challenged. I like the idea of things not being comfortable. That's if there's one good thing, and not good thing, I won't call it good. If there's one thing to come out of what's going on in the world today, it's forcing people to do more than sit on their laptops and type a status update and think that that's enough. Your willingness to be a tool, your willingness to be something more than just a voice in the thousands of voices in social media.
I'm not saying that this video makes a difference. I'm not saying that it's gonna save the world. but it will make people think once or twice that we can actually use that for something. And
Yeah.
we're just putting some good out there is of high value and really helps and inspires people around the world. I'm extremely happy. I'm very proud about it. I got the message that I personally do. The reason why I wanted to do this video,
Yeah.
we got that out there for sure.
Cut. Yeah, I think we said what we needed to say. We said so many things.
Did we?
I would do it all over again. For sure. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camera, please. This is the last.
Mike is sick, so. try new things. I could potentially maybe see a part 3, but I'm not gonna say if we're gonna do it or not. I'm not gonna. I don't know. There's just still some things to be touched on.